Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So today we're going to be talking about an exciting update that is finally coming to the Heroes of Mavia ecosystem. Obviously, we're going to be taking a look at what that update is, what it means for the ecosystem. We'll do a quick synopsis on what Heroes of Mavia is, look at some price action here, give you guys my opinions and thoughts on where potentially I can see Heroes of Mavia going. So if you guys are a fan of crypto gaming and updates like this that will bring to your attention, consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. Your support means everything. So right here, we look at Heroes of Mavia. We can see that it's obviously down about 20% on the 7-day and a little bit more on the 1 month. And again, let's go through here. If you're not familiar with what Heroes of Mavia is, it's a mobile game in the crypto gaming space that you can play this game right now. I mean, it is live on, I believe, Android and Apple. I have it on my phone. I play it almost every single day, try to max out my Ruby that I can earn in the game. We made several videos on Heroes of Mavia, and we were looking at it all, throughout the bear market. So plenty of videos there if you're interested. And really, I think Heroes of Mavia could be one of the top mobile games of this bull run in the gaming sector. So you can see here, obviously, it takes a lot of inspiration from Clash of Clans. That's what everyone kind of compares it to, as they should. It's very similar, and I think that this game gets a lot of, not hate, but flack that the fact that maybe it is copying from it, but that's fine. I mean, I really do think that's fine because, Clash of Clans worked. It earned a lot of money. People still play it. So if you can make that on, Web3, I think the transition there could be huge. So obviously, we'll take a look here at the Ruby. So they have two tokens, or two, I guess, currencies, I should say, within their ecosystem. So they have the Mavia main, crypto token, their governance token. Then they have the Ruby, which I believe is really just a soft currency within the ecosystem, which you can earn by, completing raids on people. So if you 2-star somebody, you'll get 10 Ruby. If you're 3-star, you get 20 rubies, and you get a max of 100 Ruby a day currently. You can also, I believe, get Ruby if you defend your base, also completing challenges and much more. Now, why I'm bringing up Ruby and why it's so important, again, we look at the update that's coming. Here's Mavia. Everyone's been waiting for this since the game came out, for the Ruby to have, or the Ruby soft currency within the game to have utility of it, because, again, you can just stack your Ruby right now, which is what I've been doing, what I think a lot of other people have been doing. Let me know in the comments below. But they did put out this tweet here saying that, the countdown to the Ruby Marketplace release starts now on May 5th of this year, 24. Mavia's most anticipated update arrives, which is, new skins, color schemes, statues, land decorations, consumables, which are all going live as tradable legendary items. So potentially NFTs there for Ruby. Again, that Ruby currency within the game, which is good because now, they don't say this, I think, flat out, obviously, but there could be interpretation to be made of the fact that, with legendary items tradable, that is pretty much sounds like an NFT. So if some of these NFTs are tradable, we could be looking at, Heroes of Mavia finally having an earning mechanism, which, we've seen other games whenever their earning mechanisms go live. If the earning mechanism is there, a lot of people in, certain countries will really capitalize on that because they make a lot of money in these ecosystems, which can help propel the price and the daily users and onward. So, and again, it's pretty bullish for the ecosystem as a whole. Besides the fact that the game is quality, the team's quality, they have a pretty long vesting schedule for their token here. And again, if we look at the Ruby Marketplace, what it could potentially look like here based off their website. So you're going to be able to see, again, all the skins that will be tradable. And these are skins that you're going to be able to either, I don't know if it's going to be, you're going to be able to mint them or buy them with the Ruby token. And then there'll be a certain amount of, of these skins available, which will increase the rarity. You can see the different colors here. It could be potentially rarity between common, rare, and legendary, perhaps, or ultra rare, something like that. You might be able to trade it on the Ruby Marketplace to other players. So I expect this to, again, be a big propellant for the ecosystem as a whole, because again, if it does introduce a earning mechanism here within the game, that could be very, very huge. So I'm very excited for what the Ruby update could bring for Heroes of Mavia. Now, where do I think that this game could go? Well, again, here we're looking at the 7-day here. It's down about 18%. 1 month, just shy of 20% after having an initial run up there in the beginning of March. I mean, but you got to remember, zoom out. This token only came out, February 6th, earlier this year in 2024. And it I believe launched at a $25 million circulating market cap, and then it really hit. I mean, let's be real, the open market, it won't show me at I think about a $80 million market cap, and then it quickly shot up. So I mean, you're looking at a token that went from I think around 80 cents on the early rounds all the way up over $10, and now it's taking about a 50% retracement here at, let's just call it $5 currently. But if you look at the market cap, it's at $150 million in circulating market cap, which, that's, yes, it's kind of higher on the side of, gaming projects, especially for one individual game, which is Heroes of Mavia. You're not really looking at getting exposure from other projects or games in the ecosystem, like some studio tokens would get, stuff like Miria, Playable, GFAL, stuff like that. So it is kind of the risk you do take. And again, they do have the users. People do, or the downloads, people are playing the game. The game is fun. I think they have to keep a little bit more updates going on here. But again, what I think could be the big propellant for this ecosystem that could send it to the next leg up. One, obviously, if gaming as a sector has its own push or pump here soon, which I believe it is going to be one of, if not the very next sector to pump after AI that we've seen recently. That could send, Heroes of Mavia doing some crazy numbers there. And again, we have to, wait and find out on May 5th what really the Ruby marketplace and the Ruby update does for the ecosystem and what it really means and what it's going to bring. But if it does bring up, even if it's not the most profitable, which don't expect it to be, but if it brings any kind of earning mechanism within the game, expect people in certain countries to really capitalize on that. I mean, you should capitalize on it too. If you have the game, make sure that you're maxing out your Ruby, getting your 100 Ruby every single day, because who knows, that might be able to get you some, cool NFTs and skins, whether you can use it for yourself or if it does have a value on it, you'll be able to trade it. My guess is that you're going to be able to trade it on the marketplace and then maybe convert Ruby into the Mavia token to export into your wallet or connect your wallet. That's kind of my loose thought there. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this update for the Mavia ecosystem as a whole. First of all, do you play the game? Are you having fun playing the game? Are you not? Let's talk about it. Again, I do want to point out, they launched obviously on Ethereum, but they do now have moved their game, I believe, over to the Base chain. So Coinbase's blockchain Base, the Base ecosystem, which I think is such a big brain, smart move. I tweeted about this when it came out. Well, I think I made a video on it as well. Them being on Base just makes way too much sense, in my opinion. Obviously, yep, we'll look at that in a second. But, again, Base, I think, is Coinbase one of the biggest, if not the biggest, exchange in all of crypto. So I think whenever the retail and normies, quote unquote, come into the space, Coinbase has a lot of cool things going on to really help ramp up their Base chain. And I wouldn't sleep on anything building on Base. I mean, we've seen it, with meme coins building on Base right now. There's going to be a ginormous push there. So I think gaming projects that are building on Base are going to have somewhat of a first mover advantage, especially when retail comes in, because everyone, especially if you're just getting into crypto, I think Coinbase is easily one of the most, in my opinion, just starting out, one of the most user-friendly experiences that a centralized exchange can offer, which is why I'm bullish on anything building on Base. And here's my, again, I think they chose right there. But really, if you look at their token release schedule, not bad. Obviously, I mean, we can see they're going to have, right now they're about 12% circulating. Their first unlock looks like it will be coming up here soon in May, and then they're going to unlock about 3% of the supply, and then from here on out, it will probably be around that 3 to 5% for the foreseeable future. But, right if we're looking, again, at about 12% of it out, I mean, we aren't really looking to double that, honestly, until November, so later this year. So that'll be a 2x in dilution, and then if you're looking for 2x after that is going to be May of 26. So honestly, again, the vesting schedule is not that bad. I know the fully diluted valuation at 1.2 billion could be a little daunting when you initially look at it, but again, I think Heroes of Mavia does have the potential to be the top, if not certainly one of the top mobile games in the space for this bull run. Let me know in the comments below. Are you guys bullish for this update coming out for the game? Are you playing the game, or have you moved on? And if you have moved on, that's fine. Let me know what you moved on to. We'll make videos on it. We'll cover it. I love finding new projects. I like you guys' feedback. And just reminding you guys, if you guys are interested in kind of chatting about some projects and kind of just staying in the loop, we did go ahead and create a Discord recently, trying to grow that. It is free to join. Get in there. We can kind of just talk about projects. You guys can ask me questions, any questions you have or like. Again, the description is in the link below. Let me know if you have issues with it. Again, just made it recently. If so, comment it. I'll send you an updated link, but it shouldn't have expired in the description below. And otherwise, if you guys got value out of this video, if you guys can like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.